Hey guys, Joe Hayek here, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to go over how to do a correct push-up. Some of the common mistakes I see when people do an incorrect push-up is their core isn't stiff, their hips aren't tight, so they either have saggy hips or their hips are really high up in there when they're trying to do a push-up. Another thing I see is not having good elbow and shoulder position. So I'm going to turn to my back real quick so you can kind of see where you want your elbows to be. Ideally, you want them to be at like a 45-degree angle here. A lot of times what I'll end up seeing people doing is their elbows end up getting really wide out here, and you're not as stable. You're not going to be able to have good stability in this position. You want to be more in this position here, kind of like a 45-degree angle with the elbows as you're pushing. So before we go over the push-up, I want to show you guys the plank real quick, because the plank, the push-up is basically just like a moving plank. So what I'll do is I'll get shoulders right on top of the elbows, feet together, knees together, and I'm just gonna squeeze my hips here tight. What I don't want to see is any of this or any of this. So focus on mastering the elbow plank before you start to do a push-up. All right, and now I'm gonna have you guys show you the push-up. So if you were a new client, I would have you use an Eric's pad like this or a yoga block. We're gonna just get our thumbs touching the sides of the Eric's pad here. I'm gonna go feet together. My core is nice and stable. I'm gonna come all the way down to my chest, lift my hands up, elbows in, push away, stabilize at the top, okay? All the way down, hands up, push away at the top. Notice as I'm coming down, my core is staying rigid, okay? So what happens if like their hips are sagging when they're doing it? A good trick that you can do is use this Eric's pad, put it between your knees. So as I'm doing the push-up, I'm squeezing that Eric's pad as I come down and push away. Now let's say if you guys' hips are still sagging, what you could do is you can make it a little bit easier by going kneeling, getting in a good hip position here, coming down, pushing away, okay? Now let's say if that's too easy for you, right? You could always use a band, where you have someone holding a band around your waist. I would be at the top here holding that band, and you're doing the push-up, just helps out with a little bit of core assistance. So try this option where you're gonna go on the Eric's pad, you get your thumbs set up, you're on your balls of your feet, knees are off the ground, strong in the hips, and push away. If you can do that successfully, then you can move on to more advanced push-ups. So if you guys have any questions on this, shoot a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys.